Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Expos and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Brian Anderson, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Leading off for
Striding in, Marcus Grissom, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Into the box, Orlando Cabrera, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Cabrera is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself, he knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Swing and a liner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go as the third baseman, Stefan Segui. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Cabrera, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Pedro Martinez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now at the plate, Damian Easley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Damian Easley.
Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game, fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The third baseman.
Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
At the plate now, Owen, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. This year against right-handed pitching, Owen carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
1 out, nobody on. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting first, the right fielder, Tim Salmon.
So striding in, Tim Salmon. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch on its way.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Settling in now, Vladimir Guerrero. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And another foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Swinging a soft liner. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
That is it. The left fielder,
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Coming to the plate now, Larry Walker. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent...
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. So no runs or hits here, as the error turns out to be unimportant. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Bo Jackson, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Davis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In his career, Davis carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Martinez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Davis becomes out number 2 this inning. Standing in, Jim Edmonds. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A little over anxious that time, as it's a ball and a strike. One and two now, as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Ripped down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So coming to the plate, Cliff Floyd, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And the pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Lenny Webster. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Webster playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Vidro, hitless in 4 tries in the ballgame yesterday. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Just short, hit hard. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 9, Marcus Grissom.
Standing in, Marcus Grissom. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Orlando Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Expos lead it 2-0. Digging in, number 24. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, JT Snow. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Alou is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 23.
Coming to the plate now, number 23. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season.
Wow, this guy's off to a blazing start, catching a lot of people by surprise. It's still early. We'll have to see if he can keep this up through the rest of the year.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Angels are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the rookie third baseman, Stephen Segui.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line towards center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
The batter.
Good time now to check out the Angels' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. Ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. And the pitch.
2-1.
One out, nobody on. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Making him sweat out there, the 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Ready for another chance? Moses Alou, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Alou, a native of Georgia. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. The 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be 2. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready now for L.A. Damian Easley back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Left field and deep. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Now batting, Number 7.
To the plate now, Owen. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. At the plate now, Tim Salmon, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. There's one. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double them up.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Bo Jackson. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
3-1.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Larry Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Cliff Floyd. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Floyd, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Hit hard, but foul wide of the bag at first. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1. Striding into the box, Lenny Webster. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Stepping in now, Jose Vidro. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 54 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 54.
Marcus Grissom will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. First and second now, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Oh, that's picked out.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here now the 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. And it finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Orlando Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Expos are out on top 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short, reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And now for the Angels, Jim Edmonds. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors on the Angels line score so far. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he fouls this one off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes, the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
At the plate, number 24. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors on the Angels line score so far. Down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stefan Segui. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First offering on its way.
Ball inside.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Easily ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. High in the air into shallow left center. Number 24 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in now, Moses Alou. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, JT Snow. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Grissom is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 23.
Now at the plate, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Skied into straightaway right. Walker is there, 2 down. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Damian Easley. First pitch coming, here it is.
Count 1-0. Hey! The count 1-1.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They still trail it here 3-1. In now, Larry Walker.
The right fielder.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. So far this season, Walker brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations. What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
2-1.
Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Cliff Floyd, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The windup and the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Lenny Webster.
Stepping up now, Lenny Webster. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Owen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Tapped out in front of home. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Into the box, Tim Salmon. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 2-1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Bo Jackson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Into the box now, Davis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Score holds, it's 3-1. Leading off the inning, Jose Vidro, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Vidro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 9, Marcus Grissom.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Grissom. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando Cabrera.
Now at the plate, Orlando Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
To the plate now, Stefan Segui, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he misses there, 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Cabrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Number 37 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For the Angels, number 37.
Moses Alou will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1-1. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Oh, he couldn't make the play. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases-loaded jam. Nicely done behind the plate, showing some mobility back there. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in to try it again, Jim Edmonds. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming, here it is.
No, incorrect. Yep, that ball went
Couple
out.
strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in once again, number 24. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. That evens it up 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2. Still 1-2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, JT Snow, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 23.
In now for the Angels, number 23, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Mel Rojas enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Rojas.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors on the Angels line score so far. That's by him for strike 1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Angels leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. All set to start the ninth in this one, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Larry Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Cliff Floyd. From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Floyd is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Lenny Webster, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pops this one up. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Vidro.
So digging in now, Jose Vidro. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. The 0-2 home. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Number 23 is after it. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ready once again, Marcus Grissom. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Montreal leads it 5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Damian Easley.
Damian Easley.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grissom is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Now batting, number 7.
At the plate, Owen is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a curveball misses inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Popped him up. Webster is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Tim Salmon.
Into the box now, Tim Salmon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate. Hey!
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Angels down to their last strike. Forkball didn't miss by a whole lot. 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Expos led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Pedro Martinez notches his 3rd win of the year. Mel Rojas gets a 4-out save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.